You gotta pause. You gotta pause.
He
that.
paused
Yeah, that's
everything, though.
crazy.
He paused everything.
Damn, bro. Good to go.
They be pausing everything.
Yeah, that's
Hold
great.
me accountable.
Yeah,
Especially
that-
him.
yeah, that's crazy. Man. You're tough, bro. Them the guys you gotta watch. Those are the pause guys. Yeah, he might be the guy. Be careful, bro. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
Oh my God.
Keep that in
Yeah.
it. Hot 1079, Fly Guy DC.
And MiAsia
And
Symone.
listen, man, we have a special guest in the building. Someone who myself and MiAsia is very, very cool with. Been around so many times. MiAsia, I'm gonna just let you do the honors.
My East Side brother is in the building. I mean, from Cedar Grove to the Spotlight. I'm just so proud of you, Desi.
Man, I appreciate
Welcome.
that. And it's good to see you doing your thing too. You know,
Yeah.
you talk. I remember the talks we used to have back in the day, and to see where you at now. You know, Flock, he been doing this thing for a long time, so I got to give
You
him
saw
this
me when
flak.
I was in the trenches.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
He was doing. He was up there. He was looking down like this. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
You gonna get there. Just keep doing your thing. But no, man, I'm glad to be in you guys' presence, and you know, bro, it's good to, you know, like I said, see you guys doing your thing in the city, bro. And it's you know, it's like the generation is changing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
What's going on in the city? And y'all controlling that environment when it comes to the radio, when it comes to the culture, bro. It's so huge.
That
Desi
means a
said it
lot.
himself.
That means a lot.
And especially you, bro. Like I ain't okay. I may do some hostings and shit like at colleges and shit, but I always have a mindset like, man, I want to turn some shit up. I did one thing in DC. I remember you did the damn, what's the little challenge that was going on? It was some shit that's in the crowd. I forgot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I did this shit because I saw this nigga do it. I was like, bro, I gotta do this shit. I said,
worked.
this
Did it work?
gonna
You did-
it worked.
It worked.
But listen,
worked.
right?
It
You
worked,
didn't even
bro.
formally introduce him.
Right.
Desi Banks is in the
Yeah.
building. That's a great
Yeah,
intro.
nigga, it worked, nigga. I swear to God. I said, man, I'm doing that. That's gonna tell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It got him going, man. But I appreciate you guys for letting me.
Yeah,
pull up.
thank you for coming. So you've been in the gym, you've been blessed. Like, how are you feeling right now, just overall? Mentally?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel growth. I just feel like, I'm getting to my place where, I prayed about, I dreamed of, you know what I'm saying? And once I get to that place, it just levels to everything, where I'm trying to go. So it's dope, man. I feel good.
Now, with everything going on, like brother to brother, like, how's your mental? Because I know, like, that spotlight, always working 24/7. Like, how's your mental outside of work?
Man, my mental is good, man. The thing with me, I try not to get like lost into that world, because that world is like crazy.
Dark.
I try to, it is what it is, but I try to focus on what I focus on. I got a lot of work in my space that I need to focus on. I got sitcom work that we got coming
I can't
up.
wait
Oh
to
my
talk
God, I
about
was
that.
gonna
I
ask you
cannot
about
wait
that.
to talk
Yes.
about that.
I don't try to get lost in stuff that's not aligned with my purpose. You know what I'm saying? My purpose is like the biggest thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be that new thing, for our space of, entertainment, comedy. I'm trying to be that new Martin. I'm trying to be that new.
But you are
But I
already
don't- I was
there.
gonna say,
Like,
I don't think there's a, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, but I don't
Right.
think there's a trying.
you're doing.
I think you've already entered that realm.
Mhm.
Everything just has to happen now. Like, first and foremost, congratulations. Like, Desi
Oh,
Banks show,
everything.
like, that is in fucking insane. Because us as millennials and Gen Z, there's no show that everybody can go to. Like, there's nothing
That's
for
true.
us TV wise that we can go to and actually create those family memories and memories that can live off
Forever.
of Instagram forever. Like, there's nothing like that.
No, and that was always the goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that show that, people could turn on TV and they watch every week. And 10 years from now, they can watch it just like, you know what I'm saying, if it's their first time. You know?
Yeah.
And just like I said, being that new thing for us, we don't have that right now. We don't have a Martin show. And that's the thing. A lot of people in our generation, they don't understand that type of legendary comedy, that entertainment.
That's true.
Because people are so lost in, the, hey, man, I do this quick skit, make you laugh, and it's that,
You
know.
study the game though. That's
Yeah.
what makes you so special, because you're a student. Like you talk about, the greats, the legends, and you looked up to them, and you can actually, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong. Richard Pryor, is that your?
Richard is one of my tops. Yes,
One of your
it's
tops.
Eddie and Richard.
Okay.
And as a kid, I watched them growing up. You know what I'm saying? I watched Martin, of course, as well. But Richard, Eddie, and Martin was like my top three that I watched, growing up as a kid, from character work, from stand-up, Nutty Professor to this day is my favorite movie. So a lot of characters that you see me do, I get inspired by people like Martin. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in my generation, I'm the one that actually love comedy, love that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling like, you know, the world gets so lost. And to like, there's a lot of people that's funny on social media.
Yeah,
and that's so good, man.
That's
they kill it. They doing their shit. But I'm talking about a motherfucker that like really, really like. He loved the art. He loved the thing. It ain't no clickbait. It ain't no motherfucker that's just trying to get famous. I took the route to do exactly what those guys did as far as like stand up. A lot of people from social media don't do that. And that's a real, you know, that's a real respectful thing.
Yeah.
That you get real respect, and that's when your name really like hold weight into the comedy space as the Eddie Murphys, the Richard Pryors, the Martins, you know, now you're talking about the Red Foxes, you're talking about the Bernie Macs, you're talking about the Chris Tuckers, you're talking about the Mike Epps, the Kevin Hart. That name, it goes different. And I always talk to myself, I always say, man, I wanna be in a bracket as those guys, and I want like the people that watch me, don't just look at me as a social media person. No, look at me as being that, and I need everybody's support so I can be there. Cause our generation they don't even know who those guys is.
Right.
But look, man, you got somebody over here that want to do that, man. So, hey, raise
keep the legacy
roof,
going.
Man. Yeah.
But that's why I think that's why it's transferring so well for you, because you are a student of the game, and it's not just all about social media skits. It's not all about just trying to be Instagram famous. Like the art of the craft of being a comedian and comedy, like you're on the way to mastering, and once you master something, it transfers in languages that you can never understand.
Exactly. I can't understand, because I be in places like, boy, this shit really is something.
Well, what was the first moment though? I want to take it back. Before you always been Desi Banks, but before the Vine, before all of that, what was the moment where you felt like, well, actually during that process, what was the moment where you felt like, all right, this comedy thing, I'm going to do it for sure? Because, you know, you were playing sports before. You were, you know.
Yeah, once it didn't work out. Once sports didn't work out, I had to pivot to do something else. But it was so crazy, man. When I was at Georgia State, Coach P, he was my receiver coach, you know. And we was talking about the NFL and, you know, shit like that. And he was real with me.
I think that's when we met.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'm going to tell you now, brother. Hey, you're a good athlete. But, you know, this ain't going to work. But them vines you do. Well, one day you're going to be a star. I remember this like yesterday. And I also had a friend, my boy Rashad, man. He said, hey, look, dog, don't even worry about it. He said, hey, man, because he the one got me on doing the shit on social media. He told me to start doing skits on Vine back in the day. I graduated from college. He's like, bro, man, you might well start taking your acting and comedy seriously. And that's when I got into acting classes. That's when I started doing stand-up. Years later, I'm 9 years into stand-up now. And once I tapped into that space, bro, being a student of the game, I really found my purpose. You know
I went to one of them acting classes with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So I wanted to.
Dwayne Boyd, you did?
Yes, I
probably
did.
came like one time.
I came one time.
Yeah, it's over.
But I was shy. I was real shy in the class. But I feel like now, you know, I would do better.
Now, you probably will. You know,
I know you just spoke on stand up for 9 years, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Now I have a question, and I just want to understand it a little more, because I see a lot of people do it, but you're like, how can I put this? Like when there's somebody in the crowd that is disabled, like I seen it on, like I've seen it several times, but like what's the process of that, like from start in your realm? Like what is that process like? Because I know that's a very strict line and sensitive.
I'm gonna make this person feel good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make them feel bad.
Okay.
You know, first I'm gonna ask, yo, is this okay?
So you do ask. Okay.
Yo, and that video.
Yeah, no, talking about that video.
It's like, boy, do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Where the hell you be seeing me at? And you're blind. You can't see me, but you know my voice. You know what I'm saying? But she loved that. You know what I'm saying? And her, I think it was her nephew that brung her. He said she was a big fan. But the thing with Dad, I learned that she wasn't blind all her life. She was blind. She been blind like for 7 years.
Oh, okay.
So she knew. I didn't know that until like after the fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which made it better.
Which made it better. She said I wouldn't have got mad if she said She said, I've been blind for 7 years now. She said, my first year, I probably would have got mad because from what she was going through. But she like, hey, I'm 7 years in. She's into
But boy, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because I didn't go at her negative, and it like, hey man, she want to have a good time too, no matter what her circumstances is. Yeah. And that's the biggest goal, and that's the beauty of comedy. That's the medicine. It's people that go through a lot of stuff when they come to my shows, and I always tell them, yo, if you going through anything, hey man, I want to be that thing that take you away from that space.
It looked like a lot of people actually enjoy, you know, because like it was one dude that was he was in the top, and he was talking, and you like y'all were going back and forth.
Oh, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah. No, I know. I wasn't talking about the show. But yeah, I'm just seeing in my head, like, there was a whole situation where it looked like maybe he wanted to be acknowledged. Like, he liked that moment.
He was trying to do something else.
Oh,
see, you got people like that.
Okay.
That's when you got to switch it now. You got all right, now it's a whole nother show now.
Okay.
Now you've been disrespectful.
Okay.
So then I've had to let you know about yourself. But that's just raw comedy. That's that Def Jam shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit that, you know what I'm saying? But it's two different styles. You know what I'm saying? And when you a student of the game and you really into that space, you know how to pivot in both ways. You know what I'm saying? But you get those people, you get them here and there. A lot of people don't do that, but a lot of stuff really be loved, bro. I try not to make nobody feel bad. I try to make it funny in a good way. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, my comedy is love, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight, and I want you to get in the car, and I want you to think about every joke that I said. I want you to dial laugh. I can't wait to see that boy. He got a wet coming up. I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, bro. That's my style.
Now, what is the thought process? Because it's like the skits be so fucking dead on. Like it's like
every time.
But it's like we've grew up seeing all this, but nobody never put it into perspective to do something like this. So like, what is that thought process like?
The creative process.
Like when those be coming about, because it's like every single one, it's like, what the fuck, dog? Like everybody can relate.
We're thinking it, but you're putting it out there.
You're putting it into perspective and to the creative form.
Man, I want to make it real.
Yeah.
I want to. You know, when you see me, of course, you know it's Desi, but it's like, damn, no, this is damn. That's my cousin. That's auntie.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Because we all seen that couple, the one that you just posted recently. You know, that homeless. Yeah, like we seen it. We see it on the streets. We live in Atlanta, especially if you from Atlanta. You know what's going on.
And that's my vision of what I want to create, you know, to the world. Like how we mentioned Martin. Shit, Martin was Jerome. Martin was Shanae.
Yep.
Martin was Roscoe. Martin was all these different people. We didn't call him Martin. That was these characters.
Yeah, exactly.
And when I'm doing this, I'm really presenting something that, you know, it's not for me, but I'm creating it for the world. But it's a real thing. Like when I do my comedy, it's either I done went through it or I've saw it before. You know what I'm saying? I think real life comedy is always that thing that, you know, allow our world to like be what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't never lose that authentic, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to our spaces. The culture. I ain't gonna say black people. I'm just saying the culture. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think comedy is missing?
That's a good question.
What is comedy missing?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you got people like me that bring the real, I just feel like people should try to like tap into it and not be so sensitive. Because, you know, some people may think my comedy is bad. You know, some people may think, you know, like we did the skit with the homeless people. I had somebody DM me and be like, oh, why you talking about homeless people? And I ain't even looking at it like that. I'm just looking at it like, you know, it's people that love these people at the end of the day. And to be honest, these homeless people that you think that's homeless, these folks happier than us in life.
They are.
We the one dealing with all this bullshit and these problems
That's
and shit
true.
like that. You know
That's
what I'm saying? So, you know, with my comedy, man, I just try to make magic, bro. It's shit that you can, like I said, watch 10 years and you can laugh and look at that shit and be like, damn. Because a lot of people not going to realize. Some people realize I'm good right now, but it's going to take people to like, when this shit.
It's going to be the show.
I'm like, damn.
It's going to be the show. The show is going to make people realize.
This nigga really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, he really, like, you know.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, I be patient and now, you know, I just enjoy the ride, man.
Yeah.
So on the aspect of the Desi Banks show, like, are we going to get that? Like, is it going to give us, and I know you can't say too much about it and et cetera, but like, is it going to give that, like, our child, is it going to give that Martin, like, because I know you just, like, prime example, you can play multiple roles Like Martin, you said Martin, Shanae, blah blah blah, Jerome, blah blah. Like you can do that.
Guess who writing the script?
Who?
Champ.
Me and this guy right now.
Can we put the camera on Champ?
Champ.
Can we put the camera on Champ? Oh look, he had to get fresh.
Shout out to Champ.
Shit, I give my ideas. Look, they giving us damn near 90% of control.
That's good.
Wow.
Of the show. Because hey man, we create something that already worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
if
like
it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like why would you try to recreate something that you're already coming with the magic?
You know what I'm saying? And once we shoot the pilot, we just went over the pilot yesterday. We just went through and we sent it in Tuesday. Come on, come talk.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Can
come
we
on,
pull up a
Champ.
chair? Can we pull up another chair? Can we get that mic right for Champ too?
We need to get this one right.
I don't know why your ass wasn't sitting right there anyway, man. So yeah, let's continue about the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sent it in.
We just turned in the second draft. Turned in the second draft for the pilot. We got our first notes back internally from. You said what? Talk right there. Okay, cool. We just sent in our second draft. We sent in the first draft, got our notes back from our producing partners.
Mm-hmm.
We went through, sat down, punched up, went in, messed around with it, see where we need to cut, where we need to add, where to push, where to pull, put some more funny in, sent the second draft in.
But do you feel any pressure writing for Desi? Because, you know, Desi is like a perfectionist. He's on point. Like, do you feel that pressure of, like, being the person to put everything together and, you know, bring his ideas to life?
Well, no, we cut from the same cloth. So pressure is only for people who's unprepared.
Facts.
Well, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. My man Banks said, man, got to be a man.
But he understands.
Yeah.
Like, he at a place right now, like, with my ideas, he's watched me enough to know exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I remember I was shooting How I Go Down in the Hood.
All right.
I've been knowing it for some time. Tip, shout out to Tip. He the one that introduced stuff.
Tip introduced stuff.
I know he's going to be excited when he see this
Now,
elevator.
you two gentlemen have a vibe going. And I can get some young talent.
But he came on set when I was shooting the web series How I Go Down in the Hood, which is also in the works. That's gonna turn into a feature film. Shout out to Issa Rae team.
I like that.
She wanna change to a movie. So
that's
we in
dope.
the script done.
Yeah, we in
the script is already done with that too. So yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
man.
major.
Yeah,
That's major.
that's done. My man, he brung my web series treatment to life.
No, we figured it out.
We figured it out. So that's gonna be like our Friday.
I love it.
That's our Friday in this generation.
You know, Issa just did one with SZA
Yep.
and
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Champ, what has been the hardest part with working with Desi?
Don't look at him, Desi. Don't look at him.
He's smiling.
Don't look at him.
The most difficult part, I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest.
The most difficult part is the road.
How? Why?
Touring is a lot.
Okay.
You're away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
You with 8, 9 niggas, testosterone, late nights, early mornings.
Y'all tired and cranky.
Tired, cranky, traveling. You get sick. This man did 6 shows. I'm 5 notebooks in. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's serious. But
I got how's like my when I get anxious and my attitude get a little bad about certain things, and I may send you 1,000 text messages.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what they want to know. They want to know the part that if this nigga crazy for real.
Right.
Well,
without saying it.
No, all artists are crazy, right? Because
Yeah.
you got to be in order to execute and
That's
operate at the levels that you see. Desi presents as Martin Lawrence, but he's Kobe Bryant. We got to get this work done.
Yeah.
We got to get
like
this work
that.
done.
I like
Desi, you know
I
how you
like
got
that.
that do not disturb list?
that. Yes.
Desi was not on that list when we first started working together. I learned very quickly to put
Do
him on that
not
list.
have him on Do Not Disturb.
Nah, he is on the list where the call can get through.
The favorites.
Yeah, he
I
on the
got you.
favorites.
The do not disturb with 2 calls don't get you through.
Nah,
We just did audition before we got here.
yeah, we did all this for
I-
that. But here, hit you, Champ. All right, so look, this skit idea. What if we did? Hold on, let me get the notebook. But
Yeah.
it's
Are we talking about the sitcom?
yep.
Yeah.
Are we talking about a movie?
Yep.
And we got another movie.
Oh, y'all sure know.
Shout out to Rob Hardy.
Shout out to Rob Hardy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a movie with him coming. That writer just, I'm telling y'all.
You got-
this what the world don't know.
It's so
But
much that
I'm
you got
saying
going on.
I'm saying it here.
I love it. We appreciate you for that.
It's a lot of stuff that's in
And you
and I'm
deserve
saying
it.
it because it's in the works. It's
It's
it-
already done.
thank God.
It's
You know what I'm
written.
saying?
Now there's a lot and we gotta get into the studio. There's a lot of comedians out here. If you had to have a roast battle tournament, who would you put against each other?
That's a great
Am I
question.
joining or?
You in it too.
I'm joining somebody?
Yeah.
Well,
Think of it like versus, but it's for comedians.
I mean, if I'm gonna choose somebody, I'm gonna go with DC. But I ain't gonna say like that nigga so good at that shit. Like, I'm gonna just do it just to do it.
Okay, so you and DC, who else?
Me and do I go get somebody else or
no? So now two other
Somebody else on
comedians.
the other side.
So who would you put Drewski with?
Drewski? I'll probably put him with Marco.
Marco.
Yeah. I'll put him with Marco.
One more.
Then I probably go. Oh yeah, I go. Carlos Miller and K-Dub.
Oh, wow.
that might turn a little physical. Like now that I'm thinking about it,
I want to see that because I like both of them.
Yeah.
I think they both.
But that might turn
gonna say
head to
something.
head.
Yeah,
Roasting
like
each
you
other.
gotta separate them in different rooms. You gotta do that virtual, okay? 'Cause I don't think that would turn out how everybody would expect that shit to turn out.
K-Dub gonna say it.
Yeah, he gonna say it.
So, if you could describe Desi Banks in 3 words, from the day it all started all the way till now, till what's today, August 21st, 7:56. What would you describe you as in 3 words? Your journey, life, the ups and downs, family, just everything. What would those 3 words be?
And the new.
And the new.
And the new ...
Dot. Oh, and dot. The
And
dot.
the new.
Dot.
And the new.
Oh,
So it's
I like
and
that.
anything can come after that.
It's like when that boxer he finally got that belt.
I like that.
And the new.
And when it's all said and done, what do you want to be most known for? Your legacy.
Man, me being me being authentic, me being love, me being purposeful, me being God-fearing, me being Desi Banks, man. I wasn't trying to be nothing but me and tell my story. That's all I was trying to do.
All right, now
love
30
that.
seconds. 30 seconds on the spot. Roast myself in MiAsia right now. Go ahead.
You like Slim Jim. You like somebody auntie. Yeah, you like girls when they take their wig off and they get tired. She got that same hair under that wig. Right?
Come on, two more.
You like a donkey when you smile. And I swear to God, like I want to offer you some Kool-Aid right now.
Howdy night, fly got DC.
MiAsia Symone.
No, brother Desi Banks.
Thank you, Desi. And Champ.
Oh my fucking God. I don't think nobody's ever probably done that in an
Right.
interview, bro.